The energy this week is calm until it's not. We're going into a week where things are smooth and easy until the very end, where we have a dynamic full moon and Saturn going direct. On Monday, we're going to sail into the week with the moon in Pisces. It will be Veterans Day for the US and Remembrance Day in Canada. So if you're somebody who's having the day off, it is the perfect time to reset and restore yourself. The moon in Pisces promotes a lot of self-care, daydreaming, hanging around, listening to good music, and just enjoying the beauty of life. Now on Monday, honey, an icon is back, and her name is Venus in Capricorn. Venus will be going into the sign of Capricorn, which is all about precision and expectations. We're going to start to notice our vibe is more tuned into the expectations that we have around us. It's our environment. Whether it's your home, your friends, or work, we're going to notice that something's not to par, and we're going to want to do something about it. Venus in Capricorn is bougie, she is reserved, and she's looking out for status, but not the kind of wealth, more so the kind of integrity. Are you somebody that walks the talk? On Tuesday, the moon is going to move into Aries, which always promotes a lot of fast action in our lives. We may feel the drive and the impulse to do more errands, activities, may also take on more than you should. But the big kicker on Tuesday is that Mercury is going to square Saturn. Mercury is our mind, how we think, how we communicate. Saturn is things that you have to learn. With these two having tension, this is struggling with your outlook in life, kind of like the cup is half empty. And so it's not a great day to start something new. We are going to feel the limitations. Just take it easy, take notes from Monday, and do self-care. Wednesday is much more easier on our hearts. The moon is still going to be in Aries, but she's going to do a positive sextile to Jupiter. Jupiter in Gemini just wants to talk and talk and talk and talk. So this is a great day to call up your friends, socialize, get out there, see new places, grab a buddy to go to the gym with you or go hiking or something like this. By Thursday, we're going to wake up and the moon is going to be in Taurus. On this day, we're going to start to feel Venus in Capricorn more. That's when she's going to get real to us because Venus is going to trine with the moon in Taurus. And this is bougie meeting bougie, okay? The golden towers, the golden era. It's being in the mood for the best of the best, luxury, and no time wasted. Very calm day, very grounded day, promotes you really fantasizing about your goals in life. This is honestly, I would take this day to money manifest. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Now Friday is when everything starts. Okay, honey, we're gonna go right into that full moon in Taurus energy. And here's the thing about this full moon. She's intense. The full moon is going to be directly conjunct Uranus. And I know there's a lot of conspiracies of what this can be. Now, what do I always teach you as an astrologer? Uranus is not a planet that you can bank on. Uranus is not something that you can get on your pocket and make plans with. Okay? There's a reason why a lot of astrologers don't predict things in accordance to Uranus, because he does quite literally whatever the fuck he wants. What we can say is that this full moon is going to fight for new. This full moon is going to advocate for the old to be pulverized. Uranus is emphasizing that the themes of Taurus, money, food, have to shift. But do not worry, because this is stuff we're already talking about, friends. Money and how it's changing and how we're using it and what it's doing for us. The food supply, how it's changing, how it's evolving, what it's doing for us. We have our eye on these topics that affects everybody. And so all eyes will be on these matters. Now, this is a huge full moon. I'm not going to lie. It's the last one that we're going to have with Pluto in Capricorn and us going into Pluto in Aquarius. But yet we're going to have this full moon that's going to almost transfer the power to Uranus, which rules over Aquarius. I'm going to have a whole deep dive on this because it's kind of a big deal energetically, esoterically, but hang tight for that video. On this day, we're also going to have good old Saturn go direct. Honestly, this is my favorite time of the year. Me, Christmas came early. When Saturn goes direct, he says, you know what, bitch? I'm done testing you. You can go on and do what you think is the best. So free will skyrockets right now. It jacks up. Your free will is going to start to matter a lot more. You're going to have a lot more zeal and energy to put into your projects. And this is good for 6 months. So you want to take things on from now into July 2025. Saturn going direct does take time to build up that momentum. So it's kind of going to be like a slow start after he gets out of that shadow phase. And then, honey, he's off to the horses. I know you think it's Friday, but Saturday is actually the quite crazy day of the week. It's Saturday. Stay home, close your windows. No, just kidding. Saturday's just wild card. Again, what's happening is the sun is going to oppose Uranus. What did I just say about Uranus? He's in his own category, spinning sideways. So it's a wild card day. If you're planning something, you want something to go a certain way, just expect 4 shifts to take place. This Saturday, you want to be super patient and flexible to anything that you're involved in. I also want to say if you have something really, really important to do not do it on this day. I just wouldn't risk it. Very few times does Uranus offer like a magnetic surprise. It's usually like, bitch, you're being stubborn. I'm going to take this away. So if you don't want to risk that energy, postpone stuff, because I will not be doing something very important on this Saturday. Sunday's back to being semi-cute. The moon is going to be in Gemini. The thing with mutable energies right now is that too much is activated. We have Mercury in Sag, Saturn in Pisces, and then the moon is in Gemini. So that's a lot of mutable energy. It could promote a lot of restlessness, especially if you're a fixed sign. You're just like annoyed because you can't make up your mind, which is really rare for you. And if you're a mutable sign, you're doing too much of what you already do, so it's a lot about balance this weekend. Take your chamomile tea, which, hello, and settle yourself in, okay? The energy is really, really, really high right now, especially after elections. The Americans are like, and the whole world is like, because that's a big deal for us. Anyway, guys, I hope this was insightful. My name is Bria Samai. You can book readings on my sites. I have long form content on YT, and I post daily horoscopes on IG. So see y'all there.